Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Not Your Average Joe, and if you're watching today, it's probably because you want to know what the heck my dog did and why I'm in this current predicament. Alrighty, make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you get notifications. I typically post 2 videos a week, one if I'm lazy, which is, most weeks, so 1 video a week. Alrighty, let's get rolling. Let's go. Alrighty, so before this story even begins, we need to go back 2 seconds and just quickly talk about golden retrievers. Listen, my channel started with the PUPdate videos. I documented a whole bunch of the puppies growing up. I will leave a little tag up here. You can go click that, but not yet. Come back and click it after the video finishes. So basically, golden retrievers love water. They see water, they want to be in the water, they want to touch the water, they want to pee in the water, they want to lick the water. If you throw anything towards water, they will run. Okay, so quick side story is that one time we were coming back on the boat and we're parking it and we just hear something big in the water. We look over, it's a dog like in the middle of the river. In the middle of the river, just like swimming off, not encouraged, just whatever. Biggest sweethearts in the world. However, this was, I believe, the night after 4th of July. I had a couple friends over and my parents were leaving early the next morning. So my parents went to bed pretty early, and the theory with the dogs is that whenever they get in the pool or the river or get hosed down, they have to stay outside until they're dried off. I guess there was a miscommunication here because I went to bed that night, decently late, midnight, 1 a.m. My friend is sleeping in the same room as me. Like halfway through the night, I hear like a little whine at the door, a little pawing. I'm like, what? Why is that? Because my dog, Sophie, she always either sleeps with my parents or with my sister. But I guess they'd closed their doors and they just like company. Anyways, I heard her pawing at the door. And then I guess she got in because I was, like half asleep, half awake. And I just remember halfway through the night hearing her breathe on the floor. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. She finally picked my room to sleep in. She finally loves me enough to sleep in my room. Okay, great. Go back to sleep. Wake up the next morning. I'm leaving that day. Everybody's shutting down the house. We're gonna come back to where everybody works and whatnot. I have my set list of chores. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this day started early so I can get out of here because I wanna go see some friends from back home. So I roll out of bed, step on the ground, I go take a shower, whatever, come back out, and on my floor are 3 items. My work laptop, ding, 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 my computer bag, so my backpack, and then my personal computer. Because I don't have a desk in that room yet, because we just moved in. So it just made sense that I would put them, on the floor, away from a doorway, away from where people will be walking. And there's like a wet spot on the ground, and I'm like,
okay.
However, I pack up everything in my room and I leave this last little bit of gear on the floor just because I want to make sure that I have everything there. So I want to be able to checklist it. Like it's not like your duffel bag where you can just, oh, you got shoes? I don't care. You got a hat? No one cares. You can leave that here. No, but like I want to have my chargers. I want to have my phone chargers, all this kind of stuff. So I just left it out so I could itinerize it. That's not a word. Doesn't matter. Shut up. Let's keep going. So I could itinerarize it later. I start putting stuff in my backpack. Personal computer goes in, book goes in, charger goes in. I step over to where the work laptop is and the ground is wet. Not like someone left a towel there overnight. It's like I step on it and I can feel water coming around my foot. And I go, God, please, no. Please, no. I bend down, I pick up my work laptop, and it is dripping. Like, I am not kidding you. Oh. It is not like, oh, a towel where you wring it out, there's a little water. No, I pulled it up sideways and there was like a pool of water that ran out of it. So I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, this is not my computer. This is a work laptop that was given me for my internship. Like, I don't own this at all. There's, like company stuff on here. I have some projects on here that I'm working on. Like,
I'm screwed.
So I know that I'm not supposed to turn it on because then that can like short circuit the entire thing. So I run downstairs and of course we don't have any rice. So I'm like, okay, plan B, what's plan B? I run outside, I put it on our porch. So I'm hoping that some of the water can, seep out of it and whatnot. And I'm still thinking like, how does this happen? Like there were no towels in there. My bathing suit was hanging up in the shower. My towel was in the shower. No one had, like stood over it. This was something that I had like, it feels like it had been dunked in water and left to sit there. Like left to sit there. So I smell it and it kind of smells like pee. The laptop literally, like no one else can smell it, but I guess I have a keen sense of smell, but it doesn't smell like water. There's a reason for this. It doesn't smell like water at all. So I go inside and I'm thinking, I was like, what would cause a big enough damp spot in here that would cause, this computer to get that wet? And I was like, oh my God, the dog peed on it. The dog had to pee on it. And my siblings like, the dog would never pee on that. She's house trained. She'd never do this. You're crazy. Like you did something to it. And I was like, I did nothing. I know that I did nothing. And then the dog walks by. You know what she's doing? She's wet. She's still wet. So I go back up to the room. I start feeling around. I map out an area about the shape of a croissant. And I'm like, oh, that's the way a dog sleeps. Done. I was so mad at the dog. But here's the thing, I don't yell at dogs. Because they don't understand what that means. She doesn't know what she did, right? So I'm guessing I had a shirt next to it.
Okay.
And you know, dogs like to lay on stuff that smells like you because I guess it makes them feel more comfortable. And my sister said it could have been because the computer was plugged in and it was warm. So there's a whole factor of issues. But anyways, I pack it up because it's time to go home. I come home, I put it in rice. That's a Sunday. I get back home that evening, I text my boss, and this is what I said because I felt so bad. The last thing I wanted to do was surprise her in the morning in the office and be like, oh, by the way, my computer's just broken for no reason. So I sent her a text and I just said, unfortunately, one of the dogs decided to sleep on my laptop last night. Wet. I tried putting it in rice today, but with no luck. The computer won't turn on. I'm so sorry and will literally cover any replacement/repair necessary. And she just said that we'll work it out tomorrow and not to worry too much about it. So this was yesterday. Here's a picture of the computer and what it looks like. Like I had to wipe down the screen, but you can see like up top where the screen is, there's like water saturated in there. And then the keys are all discolored. It was bad. It was very bad. And I'm so apologetic for it. But like there's nothing that the dog, I don't want to say the dog did wrong, but the dog just didn't know. So I guess the blame could kind of fall on me for not putting a laptop on the ground. But like I've said, the dog has never slept in my room before. And also my personal laptop was sitting right next to it and that had no damage at all. Which, I mean, I guess it's like a catch-22. Like if someone's laptop had to have broken, I don't know. I don't want to like justify it in any way because that just sounds wrong. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in and listening to this story time. If you guys want more story times, please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Tell me what you want a story on next, or just another idea that we have. And that is it. Now you get to see some footage of the puppies because it's been a while and I know you want to see it. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. Do you want to tell the people why you slept on my work computer? Was that a no? Just an admission of guilt? You nuts. Look at that, you're so sly with that little smile. You're ridiculous.